Hi, this is Shelley Kraft. We're coming to you live on SNNLive. We're at the National Investment Banking Association Conference here in New York City 2012. Jeff Mahl of grandparents.com. I'll give you three guesses to figure out what this company does. GPCM, it's a publicly traded company. Jeff, welcome to SNNLive.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
Now, there's somebody who arrived from Mars about a week ago. Tell them what grandparents.com does.
Grandparents.com started out as a website in 2007 appealing to grandparents and their grandkids. The guys I work with, Steve Lieber and Joe Bernstein, took over the company about 2 years ago and brought me in to help turn it around. The business had been focused on a one-dimensional business model, which was only advertising revenue. And in the media space these days, you need a multiple revenue stream. I had been at ESPN, where we did quite well in terms of generating affiliate fees, and was very familiar with this arena. I've been in startups and new media companies for the last dozen years. Grandparents has wonderful content on top of a terrific URL, and what we did is that we stabilized the business and we created secondary and tertiary revenue streams. So we continue to be in the ad sales business. We're upgrading our website. We'll launch a new website and a new app September 9th, which is Grandparents' Day. We have created a benefits club which will allow us to more effectively compete with AARP. They are a goods and services company. We are not an advocacy company. We like to think of ourselves as AARP with a smile, because I'm not sure about you, Shelley, but myself, when I turned 50, I got a nice letter from AARP which I tore continue to tear up. It's just a personal thing with me. I'm a guy and I'm in denial. So as it relates to grandparents.com, if you meet someone that has a grandchild, I would venture to say that within 5 minutes of meeting that person, you will see their grandchild. So that's what we're all about the smile. We will compete with them in insurance and financial services, where they generate most of their revenue, and we're off and running. We're pretty good in social media.
Funny joke for you. You ready? You'll like this. So I'm at a ball game, right, and I'm talking to another dad who's watching his grandkid and is having a good time, and he says to me, he says, why I like talking to the kids, the players, and all of that? And I said, no, what do you mean? Why? He says, because they never take out a picture of their parent. So I just wanted to give you a good line to use.
It's very true. You know what? We're executing reasonably well. We're executing better over the next 6 months. We've increased our traffic by 50% in the last 2 months since we went public and started to spend a little bit of money. And we think that if we're more efficient in terms of how we go out, generate members, and be more adept at our usage of social media, which we've been doing over the next 6 months, we can increase our membership quite significantly.
Well, you got a great URL.
Thank you.
Great URL. So, what's your background?
My background is I was at a company called Ohlmeyer Communications, as was part of Barbarians at the Gate. We became part of a company called ESPN, where I headed up sales and marketing there for 6 years in the mid-late 90s. I've been at Ask Jeeves. I've been at Gemstar TV Guide, and I've been in startups for the past 10, 12 years in a whole spectrum of different new media companies, successful startups, actually.
Now, here's the toughest question of all. What's your website?
Grandparents.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a business called grandparents.com. Jeff Mahl from GPCM. We're at the National Investment Banking Association Conference right here in New York City 2012. Thank you for coming on. Good to have you.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Symbol GPCM. Thanks.